Dontrelle leadoff walk. Other than that, 3 harmless singles. You must have been really pleased with how he threw.
I thought he threw very well. I from the very first pitch to the last pitch, he stayed within himself. He didn't try to overthrow. He had good stuff. Ball was coming out of his hand free and easy. I was very impressed with how well and how consistent he was with all of his pitches.
And his control, only 1 walk.
It's what you want to see, and that's what he wants to see. Like I said, he didn't try to do too much, and he had very good movement on his ball. They did not square him up well at all.
How important is confidence in this comeback deal for him to be able to have a good game in his first time out?
Well, I think definitely it's what you want to see. I mean, you always worry because he hasn't pitched a lot in the last couple of years. You see him come out and take command of the game right from the very get-go the way he did. You know that his confidence is there, and it should carry right over into his next game.
It's like having a guy like Dontrelle. I mean, yeah, he's in the middle of this comeback, but still, I mean, the experience, the places he's been, the things he's done.
Well, I've had a lot of guys similar to that. But that being said, he brings a lot of life to the ball club. He brings a lot of life on the bench, not just when he pitches. In fact, he brings probably as much when he doesn't pitch with the young guys we have as he does when he pitches on the mound. So, it's fun to watch him. It's fun to see a guy that's gone through a couple years of struggles start getting himself back together and hopefully get himself back to the big leagues.
There are a couple of instances where he was talking to an encouraging Mesoraco. Is that just the kind of guy he is?
That's the way he is. He would do that with a 20-year veteran catcher. It's not so much what he's doing is making sure he knows and learns what Dontrelle wants to do in certain situations. All pitchers do that. It's just a veteran pitcher like Dontrelle probably has a few more things he wants done and what to expect. So, that's just the way Dontrelle is. He's very, very animated with everything, and you're going to notice a lot of things.
What went into the decision to make him a starter after relieving in spring training?
Have no idea.
No idea.
That was something that was decided. I think it was more, when you look at a guy like Dontrelle, you want to figure out, okay, what's going to be best for repetitions? Is it going to be to start once every 5th day, or is it going to be to pitch out of the bullpen and pitch 3 out of 5 days? I think the decision after talking to Dontrelle and it was just an organizational thought was it would probably be best for him to start, which was his comfort zone. Remember, he's been a starter for the most part in his career. So I think it's a matter of comfort zone. It'll give him a chance to work on some things in between starts and give him that opportunity to try to repeat. You go back and forth with guys, what's going to be best for him. I think the general idea was it would be best for him to start because that's probably what he's done the most of.
Does it allow a little more flexibility too, in terms of either starting or relieving or whatever?
No, I don't think that went into it. Okay. Because if we were looking for more flexibility, we would have put him in the bullpen because he's done the least amount of that. But I think part of it also, if you look at our Major League club, it does add versatility in the fact that right now we've got 2 of our starters in the major leagues hurt. So we've had to take a couple of guys and put them in the rotation. It's left us a little thin as far as starters. And once you lengthen a guy out, it's a lot easier to shorten him up. It's tough to shorten a guy up, say he's been a 2-inning pitcher, try to lengthen him out. So I think it was more, in that area, it was important for us to maybe have an extra starter available.
Was there any thought in maybe letting him go out for the 7th because he was so pitch efficient?
Absolutely not. No thought at all. One thing for us, it's not just the amount of pitches; it's also ups and downs. How many innings has he thrown? They will not throw more than 1 inning than over what they've thrown before, regardless of how many pitches they've thrown. So it's a combination. He was 6. I think he was 6 and 75. That was 6 and 70 or and 85. That was it. Well, he pitched his 6. He would not, because the most he's thrown all year is 5.
Thanks, okay.